Hi everyone. I am trying to catch up with It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Quick update. The last couple of weeks has been a little difficult. My second cat over the last 2 months have passed away. My kid was in the hospital. Thank God, not COVID. And it's just been a real rush to get ready for school, not just for myself, for my kid, and she is doing virtual like I think I'm probably going to do now. So, like many of you, we're getting ready to start the fall, and we're gonna hopefully get everything updated. So Saturday after work, I can watch the show or at work, which I'm technically not supposed to be doing, and then we can finish out strong. So we're gonna start with episode 8, and here we are. It starts off right after the last one, where I am reading off notes, so if you don't know, because I'm trying to speed run these episodes. Says that she is free of her mother, so she cuts her hair. She argues with Sante about a doll that she got uh, uh, from Kangtan. Kangtan finds out that Miss Koi's father had a seizure and talks to him, finding out first that he has a disdain for Miss Koi. The publisher, Moon Young, and Sante, not Sante, and the assistant, they are having Subway, which is a plug that's going to happen a lot. I'm thinking that Subway put a crap ton of money into this show, which Subway it's an okay thing. It's something that we can all eat in the United States or in most of the world. I wouldn't say it's a fine dining restaurant, but it's it's whatever. There's a chicken place and a Korean chicken place in Chinatown that people go to as a destination spot. It's a goddamn chicken spot. If you've seen some of the dramas, it's actually here. So that's a place you can go in Chinatown. It actually exists in Chinatown, Chicagoland area. I've never been. I heard the chicken's good, but as many of you know, you can't eat inside of restaurants right now. So let's move on. Then their staff find that Moon Young nurse Jerry after a previous episode he drank with her. So basically, the publisher they do a kind of flashbacks back and forth between the night before, because she got drunk after she was frustrated with the whole situation with Gantong. It's G, not a K. Is with Miss Koi, and is not with her, even though she invited him over here. He stayed at her house partially, but now he's with her, and it's very frustrating. And she gets drunk with him. He falls in love with her. As you remember, Keitan's friend likes her. So two guys like her, except she's still in love with Gaetan because, they're childhood friends, and she feels like Miss Koi is taking everything away from her. But it's not and it's understandable, unrequited love can be frustrating, because he had unrequited love as a child with her. So it's through the series you get a better understanding of their childhood and how each of them interacted with each other. But let's continue on. So the director asked Park Soo played by Kanju On, who was in the Men, and then about the ghost story, finding out she was singing songs for attention. This gives Keitan some information on the situation. Keitan, Miss Koi, and Song Tang go out to eat at a restaurant where they previously you noticed that Miss Coy goes with them. Previously, from previous episodes, you remember that they went to that restaurant, and previously he felt like he didn't saw it as he was being left out, and you get that same kind of impression that kind of foreshadowing the fact that she feels left out when it becomes the brothers, and she's the last man out. Then she mentions that's a little spicy, but then Sang Ten says, "Oh, it's not spicy." Then Kate Tan and Miss Coy privately have coffee together, which is another plug. I didn't write down the coffee because I've never heard of it, so I don't even think it's in outside of Korea. So we're not even we're gonna say, hey, let's do it. So that once again gives another scene of the umbrella scene. Then when they go to have dinner, they meet a fan, and he gets jealous because the fan really is excited. She previously worked with him for some advertisements, and he was with the account, and he's all excited, and she acts all excited. But if you notice very quickly, she's excited because she wants his pen. A lot of writers, even myself, we love pens. So her wanting to grab the pen, she acts like she's really interested and even takes his number. And Gante is super irritated by this because he's just like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm right here, which is super annoying. And he walks off very frustrated with the situation, and it's really funny and really cool. They come back to the hospital, and they meet Moon Yang, who basically confronts, asking what's going on and everything. Kang Ten confronts Moon Young in the parking lot, and it becomes a big thing where they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And we then get another thing that happens while Kang Tan is well, let's previously go back. We also find that Moon Young is now living in the basement with Kang Tan's friend, which he hates, and obviously notices that he likes old girl who he also likes. Kang catches a patient in a relationship with another, which is against the rules. It is 100% against the rules in the United States. Patients should, a lot of times, even they don't, for patients, especially who are committed, they say do not have a relationship for 6 months, sometimes even a year, because if you are not mentally stable, you 100% can't be mentally stable and be with another person, and you could probably not only damage yourself but others with your unhealthy behaviors, because you have to learn how to be quote unquote normal by yourself before you can be with somebody else. And being in a relationship with somebody in a hospital is not only a liability issue, but it also can lead to transfers of feelings and emotions. And also in these hospitals, sad to say that it's not separated by people who have sexual problems and addictions, so that also has a layer of it. That's just another added bonus from me as a student counselor, adding on to this madness. It is now 9 minutes. I've got to finish this up. And so he basically says that, okay, I'm not going to say anything. Once again, you find out that the director and Suri are living in the house with them. Gangtan find out that gets into a fight with Moon Miss Koi because of a nightmare doll, and they get into a fight. They actually get physical, and she starts bleeding. Um, and so that's another thing that happens. It gets resolved. I believe in the episode or the next episode we're gonna do a review. It's not. It's not. It's once again it's foreshadowing more difficulties in their relationship because obviously the person in the middle is Sancti, so that is a thing that happens, and is common with people who take care of people. They lose themselves in the person they take care of, and the person who take care of, either they mentally do not understand what the emotional thing that happened, or they do, or they just don't care. And that is something why people say, sometimes you have to tell that you have to have other people live in those halfway homes for people who have mental special needs, because if they are functioning enough that they can do certain things, they do need to live by themselves, because you don't live forever. And two, it's just healthier for the person, for other people, that it's not all on them. So Suri confronts her mother about letting people stay there, and she kind of basically tells her that she needs to start thinking about not being hung up on person, and to start thinking about who she can really be with. And and you start to get the understanding that Keitan starts to imagine being with Miss Koi. So the first time in his life, he starts to see the world without his brother and him being an individual person. So like and subscribe. This is the end of the episode. Like and subscribe for episode 8. Remember, I just sent out stuff for July contest winners. Hopefully I'll get all the information. Hopefully they'll send me pictures showing stuff. I'm going to have more stuff to show on my Patreon. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. And remember, you have to be a subscriber to win. And once again, this month we're doing Instagram and YouTube. So if you're a subscriber for either one, because videos get posted on both places, please go ahead and be a fan.